St Tropez, the mere name evokes images of sun-drenched luxury and unparalleled glamour. But for the world's richest man, Bernard Arnault, it's more than just a vacation spot. It's a second home. With a net worth surpassing $220 billion, the CEO of luxury conglomerate LVMH knows a thing or two about living large, and where better to do it than in the Billionaires' playground of the French Riviera. In this video, we'll take you inside the opulent lifestyle of Arnault and his fellow mega-rich in St Tropez. From sprawling villas to super yachts, get ready for a jaw-dropping glimpse into a world where excess knows no bounds. The Billionaires of St Tropez. Leading the pack is none other than Bernard Arnault. As the head of LVMH, he oversees an empire of 75 prestigious brands including Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Tiffany & Co. With a staggering fortune of $220 billion, Arnault has claimed the title of world's richest person. And when he wants to get away from it all, he heads to his $13 million vacation villa in St Tropez' ultra-exclusive Les Parcs neighborhood. But what does a day in the life of Bernard Arnault look like when he's living it up in St Tropez? Let's break it down. Mornings might begin with a leisurely breakfast on the terrace of his sprawling estate, taking in the breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea. With a staff of personal chefs, no culinary whim is out of reach, whether it's fresh croissants flown in from Paris or a lavish spread of local specialties. After breakfast, it's time to hit the water. Arnault might take a dip in his infinity pool overlooking the sea or head down to the pristine shores of Pampelonne Beach. But he's not one to lounge on the sand all day. Instead, he'll likely board his magnificent yacht, Symphony, for a day of cruising the turquoise waters. At over 330 feet long, Symphony is a floating palace outfitted with every luxury imaginable. Arnault can unwind in the jacuzzi, break a sweat in the onboard gym, or catch a movie in the private cinema. And when he wants to explore the coastline, a quick jaunt in the helicopter will do the trick. After all, Symphony has its own helipad. Back on land, afternoons might be spent indulging in some retail therapy. With luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Celine taking over the storefronts of St Tropez, Arnault is sure to find something to his liking: a new tailored suit, a one-of-a-kind watch. When price is no object, the options are endless. Of course, all that shopping works up an appetite. For dinner, Arnault has his pick of the most exclusive restaurants in town. Many of these high-end eateries have been accused of saving tables just for the wealthiest clientele. So securing a reservation is never an issue when you're the richest man in the world. But Arnault's evenings don't end with dessert. St Tropez is known for its glitzy nightlife, and billionaires like Arnault are regulars at the most exclusive clubs and parties. He might rub shoulders with celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio or Beyoncé while sipping champagne and enjoying live performances by A-list entertainers flown in just for the occasion. As the night winds down, Arnault retires to his villa, but not before taking in the sparkling lights of the yachts dotting the harbor. It's a reminder of the rarefied world he inhabits, one where no luxury is out of reach. But Arnault's billionaire lifestyle in St Tropez extends beyond just lavish meals and exclusive parties. His influence can be felt throughout the town. As the head of LVMH, Arnault has been instrumental in transforming St Tropez into a mecca for the mega-rich. His company now owns an astonishing 100 boutiques and restaurants in the area, turning the once quaint fishing village into a playground for the ultra-wealthy. This influx of luxury brands and high-end establishments has had a profound impact on the local economy. Property values have skyrocketed, with the average home now selling for a staggering $13 million, more than double what it was a decade ago. For billionaires like Arnault, that's a small price to pay for a piece of paradise. The influx of billionaires and their lavish lifestyles has not been without its drawbacks for St Tropez. As the ultra-wealthy snap up properties and businesses cater increasingly to their whims, many longtime residents find themselves priced out of the market. The quaint shops and local restaurants that once gave the town its unique charm are gradually being replaced by high-end boutiques and glitzy eateries aimed squarely at the mega-rich. For some, this transformation risks turning St Tropez into a sort of Billionaires theme park, a place where the authentic character that drew people in the first place is being lost in favor of an artificial, carefully curated playground for the elite. The town's identity, they fear, is being subsumed by the tastes and desires of a tiny but extraordinarily powerful minority. This trend has thrown the widening gap between the haves and have-nots into sharp relief. While billionaires like Arnault think nothing of dropping millions on a yacht or villa, many of the town's workers toil for wages that barely cover the essentials in a place where the cost of living has soared. It's a microcosm of the vast inequalities that define our era, played out in the sun-drenched streets of a once humble fishing village. Yet for all the hand-wringing, St Tropez shows no signs of losing its luster among the mega-rich. For them, it remains a glittering stage on which to see and be seen, to flaunt their wealth and rub shoulders with their peers. And with their virtually limitless resources and outsized influence, they seem poised to keep shaping the town's future in their image. Whether St Tropez can preserve its soul in the face of this billionaire onslaught remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: for better or worse, this small corner of the French Riviera has become an emblem of our new Gilded Age, a place where the promise and perils of concentrated wealth are on full display. St Tropez has become the ultimate symbol of our new Gilded Age, a sun-drenched oasis where the trappings of extreme wealth reign supreme. For billionaires like Bernard Arnault, it's a playground to indulge in the most extravagant luxuries and experiences money can buy. But as the mega-rich put down ever deeper roots, St Tropez may be reaching a tipping point. Can this once humble fishing village retain any of its authentic charm? Or will it become just a glitzy facade? A billionaire's playground that exists solely to serve the whims of the 0.1%? What do you think? Is the billionaire takeover a boon or a curse for St Tropez? Will it flourish as a playground for the most fortunate, or could it lose what made it special to begin with? Share your thoughts in the comments below. One thing's for certain: as the wealth of the mega-rich continues to soar to new heights, St Tropez offers a glimpse into a rarefied world out of reach for most. A world where billion-dollar fortunes and priceless luxuries are the norm. But perhaps it also serves as a cautionary tale of how the outsized influence of a few can reshape an entire community built by the many. So the next time you dream of living the billionaire lifestyle, picture St Tropez. For better or for worse, it may be the purest distillation of what $1 billion can buy. The question is, at what cost?